Hey traders, Parker here. Just doing a little video on Tesla. Right now, I'm looking at Tesla with my VTO expansion fields with the contrasting areas. And I have mine set for a weekly level. And this is what it's showing you right off bat. This is the previous week's volume profile. Value area high, low, and then the point of control. And I have the field shooting from the value areas. And right now, this is where Tesla is on the weekly. Its weekly value area low is down here where it hit yesterday. Its new point, or its point of current weekly point of control is here, and the value area high is here. Normally, I have those lines off, but I guess they pop back on when I add the indicator. But 1 second. But I just want to do a smaller demonstration of how this indicator works. And basically, I have it set for 30 days. I have it set on a 15-minute, and you can see how I made this area right here, where all this high area of volume nodes right here, and this is where it's point of control. And Tesla's trying to overcome this area right here, so it can possibly move back up with little or no resistance, just like it dropped with little or no resistance as well. Same thing down here, it dropped with little or no resistance, and then it just shot up with little or no resistance as well. So right now, this is what we're looking at, and I drew a temporary area of supply and temporary area of supply, and right now it rose above it. So right now it's acting as demand, and here's the current area of supply, which is Tesla's pre-market high. And one of the other features that I showed, maybe not have demonstrated with this VTO, is I have mine is able to go over for a whole year. So whatever you want to look at this possibly on, if you want to look at it on a monthly or you want to look at it on a yearly, you can. And excuse me, I'm still dealing with this effects of this COVID shot. But this is how you look at it on a monthly, and you can see where the volume nodes are, and you can see where the current monthly point of control is versus the previous month's point of control. You can see how Tesla hit that area right here of the last month's point of control. And like I said before, everything on here is completely customizable. You can change the colors on all this stuff. But like I said yesterday, also in that other previous video, is the regular volume profile. You can't go over a year. I've added in there 5 minutes, 15, 30 minutes, and yeah, you can't add in a year. So if you want to see what Tesla's volume is for the year, or its current point of control for the year is, it's right up here at 908, it looks like. And Tesla dropped below last year's value area high, and right now it's in the lower part. I say the negative part of the profile, because it's below its point of control. It needs to get back above 908, 907 possibly for another run. Otherwise, it's going to find this area in 908, 907 as an area of resistance. Even though it dropped back down below, you can see how it ranged up here. Then eventually it dropped back below. It had to have extreme amount of volume. This white candle represents ultra high volume to break above it. Even then, it struggled to stay above, and then it finally broke up. And these are just my expansion fields. And right now, they're based off the value area high. This is 1%, 2%, 3%, 5, 8, 13, 21, and 34. And that's pretty much my synopsis of Tesla, where it is right now, and hopefully it can get back above this, but it's just struggling in pre-market, also with the S&P 500 as well. This big old pink area is last week's value area high. I mean, this lower part is value area high. Last week's value area high is up here, and that last week's point of control is up there. And I do this especially on Thursday and Friday. I would just push this over to a weekly, And right now you can see how the SPY just collapsed through this level right here. And this is the highest area of volume for this week is down here at 420. Pun not intended with Tesla. But 420, 0.3063. And right now it's kind of sort of in a downtrend this morning. Hopefully it is able to overcome this and continue to move higher, possibly. Any news? All this news just came out, so that's probably what it is. So, and you can see how it's still in the green area, still above its weekly point of control. And this is a weekly value, current weekly value area high and current weekly value area low. And we can push it over to the year as well. So right now, I think I have this chart set for 5 years. So this is on a yearly chart. So yearly version of volume profile. So right now, we're way below our current value low, and our point of control, where most people participate in volume, it's been at 437 for the year, and it's actually hitting the previous year's point of control down here, and that's where it got its bounce. And that's how this indicator can be very useful. And right now, like I said, I have the expansion fields based off of the value of high and low. You can change it to the point of control like this, and see where it is versus last year's point of control. And one of the things interfering is actually my Fibonacci levels. I'm going to clear that out real quick. So last year's point of control, so this is 1%, 2%, 3%, and then 5% away from the point of control, and 8% and 13% away from the point of control. And those are my expansion fields. But I'm going to put it back on the value area high and low. And let's look at it from the point of view of monthly. And I'm going to maximize it so we can see. So for the month of, this is the month of March. This profile right here, this is the previous month. So we're in April, but this is March's volume profile. So you can see this is last month's point of control, last month's value area low, and last month's value area high. And this is the current April's value area high, point of control, and value area low. And the SPY just moved back into it if you're looking at it on a monthly. And here's our point of control. And we can flip the fibs real quick to the point of control and see where we kind of are for this past point of control. So this is the basing area for the fib. So it actually dropped almost down to 3, but it dropped to about 2% away from the point of control of last month. And it, I consider all this support right here, this value area low up from past last month. And I'm just looking at where it is with the fibs and where it could possibly go. And right now we are at 423, and it looks like the SPY is still dropping, especially when it closed out from 427. So I'm going to put it back on the year, and I'm going to put mine back to the value high low, and I'm going to replace my drawings. And here we are, and we got market open in about 4 minutes. But this is the end of the video. I hope that you got something from this video. Please leave me some comments in the in the comment section. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe. And I appreciate you for bearing with me while I'm dealing with the effects of this last COVID shot. And I wish you well in the market and stay protected. Have a good one.